Alright, so after the last video I did with this thing, I thought I was going to do some speed runs and be done with it, but I found it needed some more improvements, fortunately. In particular, the faster I went, the more it became apparent that I was going to need to stop better. And the braking power all comes from the motor, usually, so that would mean I only had a back brake, and I wanted to figure out a way to get a front brake. What I ended up with here was this servo mounted right here. It's one of these. It's very small. It's there it is next to a Lego brick. You can see that's quite small, and it's fairly powerful too. And then I've got it zip tied right here to this Lego piece, and I'll pull that out and show it to you in a second. And there's a very stiff spring right here, and the servo is taking a signal off of my throttle, so if I accelerate, it's going to go that way and back this pad off of this disc here, and then when I brake, it's going to pull that pad up onto the disc, and then that spring can alleviate any extra force there so it doesn't break the servo when it stops right there suddenly. And this is working pretty good. Let me pull this open here. So this just comes right off, and it's just zip tied right on there, and that's just barely secure enough. It works great. And then there's this piece here, which I had some old tires from a little toy, and I cut those up to make this pad. And you can see that there's two edges from the tire that are glued one layer on top of each other, and then they're glued onto this little strip of metal that I bent around that Lego disc right there. Now, originally, I tried to use this servo. It's a little tiny bit smaller, and I had the pad structure there attached directly to the servo, and the servo was attached to this metal piece, and sat sort of like that, and then when the servo would move back and forth, it would push this pad up against the disc, and I had some problems with durability with that. The servo just simply isn't strong enough, and it wasn't a robust way to build that mechanism. So I ended up with that. Here's some footage of it working. You'll notice I also managed to get a radio with anti-lock brakes on it. That helps out a lot too. Alright, well, thanks for watching.